Hello there, my gorgeous lady. In this video, I will be giving to you a very powerful feminine energy tool that is completely going to transform how you date and how you interact with men and turn you into that irresistible woman that you were born to be. My name is Sammy Wunder. I am a certified dating and relationship coach, and I help powerful, high-achieving women attract, meet, and marry the love of their life and build a deeply intimate, connected bond and relationship with him. So if you're struggling in your love life right now, let's look at what are some of the things you might be doing. And here's what it looks like for most of my high-achieving clients who are good women at heart and who put their best foot forward in dating, and they actually, go up to men, approach men. If they like a man, they give their number. If the man doesn't call, if they have his number, they will call, they will set up a date, they will drive to him, they will have a witty, humorous conversation on the date. They will even offer to split the check and pay half on the date. And then they will come back and not hear from the man. Or if they hear from him, then it's not about the next date. And then they wonder what's going wrong, so they ask for another date. And it starts to feel exhausting, right? And you don't understand why the man won't make the effort that you're making, or why he won't respond with the effort that you are putting into the dating scenario. And here's the thing, my darling, I was exactly like you, and I want to tell you that I know where you're coming from, but this is not going to give you the results you want. And here's why. You're putting too much hard work and too much energy into dating, and you are actually trying too hard. And this energy of trying too hard is actually masculine energy, and masculine energy pushes men away, because romantic relationships are all about attraction, and attraction is about the presence of two polar opposite energies. So masculine men are not attracted to women who are in their masculine energy, which is all that trying hard energy, walking up to him, taking the number, trying to have a good conversation, splitting the bill, driving to him. All of that is action-oriented masculine energy. And masculine men are not drawn to this kind of energy, because attraction is about the presence of polar opposite energy. So masculine men are drawn to women who are carrying feminine energy. So basically, my darling, you don't have to try too hard is the bottom line of this message that I'm giving you here. And the one tool that has worked so beautifully for my clients in order to start being more in their feminine energy around men and get amazing results with high quality masculine men is a tool called Lean Back in dating. Lean back in love. So what does this mean? Now, lean back is a feminine energy stance. So it's the energy of zero effort. It's the energy of not trying hard, not trying to make anything happen with a man, right? So what it looks like is you just being relaxed, you just being calm, and you trusting that when a man wants you, he's gonna make the effort for you. He's gonna come to you. He's gonna start that conversation with you. And all you have to do is be present with him, respond with warmth, and trust that if it's you that he wants, he will make it happen. So my two quick tips for you when it comes to leaning back is, number one, stop initiating communication with your dates. Stop being the woman who walks up to a man. Stop being the woman who gives him her number without him asking for it. Stop being the woman who sets up dates and plans dates, because all of that is masculine energy. And I'm sure a part of you, if you are anything like who I used to be, you feel like it's your job to do this. You feel like this is your burden to carry because it's not possible that the man is the only one making the effort. But this is not what we're talking about here. What we're talking about here is how do you build a deep level of attraction in a man who is masculine, who wants to give, who wants to lead, who wants to provide for you. So how can you be in your feminine so that you can pull him in, you can attract him, and you can create an amazing experience for him, right? So this is not about equal effort. This is more about creating that experience for a man that he actually wants to have around a woman he feels desire for, who he finds irresistible. So stop, that's tip number one, stop initiating communication and stop planning dates. And tip number two is stop trying so hard to get his attention and trust him more. So if you feel like you constantly have to tell men what to do, you have to tell them in which direction to drive, or you have to micromanage which restaurant to go to, let it go. Let the micromanaging go and trust the man to lead the relationship. Trust that he knows what's good for you. Now, this doesn't mean that you can never speak up, and this doesn't mean that you can never have an opinion or never have a preference. But what we're talking about here is this feminine energy of trust. That's what Lean Back is about, right? We trust the man in front of us, and we don't feel like we have to constantly micromanage him and tell him what to do and tell him where to take us and tell him 200 little things and details that we want him to do in order for us to be happy. So Lean Back is this emotional security that a woman has within herself, that she is worthy of a good man's attention, and if it's her that he wants, he will come for her. She doesn't have to run behind him, she doesn't have to approach him, she doesn't have to give him her number and ask him to call her. If he knows that it is you who he wants, he will do it. So trust men more, ladies. Please trust men more. And just a little recap, tip number two was all about you stopping to micromanage men and letting them lead and be the man in the relationship. I know that if you just start practicing these two little tips under the Lean Back tool in your dating life, you are going to experience rapid transformation in your love life. Over 106 of my clients at this point have gotten engaged using the Wunder Soulmate Attraction method that I teach of soulmate attraction. It's the exact process that helped me attract, meet, and marry my lovely husband, my wonderful husband, and which has helped over 106 of my clients attract their dream love into their lives. So if you're willing to try something new, go out there and try this and see the results and transformation it brings to you. And if you're inspired to learn more, I warmly welcome you to check out my Attract Your Soulmate audio training program with over 5.5 hours of training materials, audio trainings and worksheets. We work through your mindset for soulmate attraction. We work through understanding men and understanding how they commit and how they look at the process of commitment versus how we look at the process of commitment. I also help you heal and build your self-esteem, because that is so important if you're going out into the world of dating, that you feel enough and that you feel worthy enough of a great man's love in your life. And then of course I help you there with getting deeper into your feminine energy. Lean Back is a very powerful tool, but it's just the tip of the iceberg when it comes to feminine energy. And I also help you with the practical logistics of how to date, and of course with online dating as well. So it's a program that is packed with powerful information for the single woman who is ready to bring in the love of her life, and I warmly invite you to check it out. And until then, if this video was helpful, give me a comment, let me know, give it a like. It always feels good to hear back from you and to know that this information is helping you. Lots of love, and see you until next time. Bye, Sammy.